You wake up in your bed to the sound of screaming. It's 3 a.m., and you look out your window to see what's going on. A few blocks away, someone is standing in the middle of the road with their arms outstretched, screaming at the top of their lungs. Then they vanish into the darkness. Shake it off and go back to sleep until you hear it again. This time, closer. Someone is screaming for help, but there's no one around. You hear footsteps running away, then silence again, and when you look out, you see nothing. It's times like these when you wish you had some friends around, but you live alone. There's no one to protect you. If anything goes down, you're on your own. So you get up, lock all your doors, and wait for the nightmare to pass. But you can hear it outside getting closer.
Slowly.
You can make out shapes moving towards your house. You pull the curtains closed, but that doesn't stop them from peering in through the gaps. Their eyes are black, soulless pits that seem to stare directly into your soul. They don't want to break in. They just want to observe you. They've been watching you for days now, waiting for an opportunity to strike. You haven't noticed them before because they're only visible in the darkest hours of the night. Creatures of habit, they have to follow their routine. Every night they come out after midnight. They prowl the empty streets, seeking out victims like you. But you won't be easy prey. You won't go down without a fight. You've got some weapons hidden under your bed. You know how to use them too? It's not like this is the first time you've defended yourself against intruders. These things aren't human. Nothing about them is normal. But if you can take them down, you might just survive the night. Welcome to horror. Streets of Silence, Guns of Thunder. Horror. Streets of Silence. Guns of Thunder is a survival horror game where you have to try and stay alive in the face of an alien invasion. The game is set in an open-world environment, and you are free to explore it at your own leisure. The game is split into days and nights, and the creatures only come out at night. During the day, you can explore the open world, scavenge for resources, craft new items, and fortify your base to prepare for the coming night. At night, you have to bar your doors and windows and defend yourself against whatever comes your way. The game is played in real time, so you have to manage your hunger, thirst, and fatigue levels as well. As the game progresses, more and more creatures will spawn each night, and they'll also become stronger. That means you need to upgrade your weapons and defenses if you want to stand a chance. At first, simple melee weapons are enough to do the trick, but as the game progresses, you'll need to start using guns. Thankfully, ammo is quite common in the game, and there are plenty of guns to choose from. You can even craft your own. When the sun goes down, you have to seal up your house and turn off all your lights if any of the creatures see you. They'll become aggressive and come running straight for you. Luckily, there are plenty of hiding spots inside your house. It's a pretty big mansion, and there are many rooms you can hide in. When you hear them breach the door, you can run to another room and barricade yourself in there. The creatures can't open doors or break through walls, but they can crawl through windows. So you have to make sure to board those up as well. As the nights go on, the difficulty gets harder and harder. Sometimes there'll be power outages, and you'll have to use flashlights to navigate your surroundings. Other times there'll be massive breaches in the walls of your house. You'll have to keep repairing these throughout the night, as they leave you vulnerable to attack. Occasionally, special creatures will spawn that require different tactics to defeat. These creatures are much larger than the others and can only be damaged with explosive weapons. Taking them down is uneasy, and you might have to lure them into traps to get the drop on them. As the weeks go on, you'll slowly learn more and more about the creatures and their behavior. You'll find logs scattered around the world that contain information about the creatures and how to defeat them. One interesting thing you might learn is that they don't seem to be able to swim. This could be useful if you ever find yourself near water. You can also use this to your advantage by setting up traps in rivers or by the ocean. Creatures will avoid these areas altogether as the game progresses. You'll also find more and more survivors. Some of these survivors will want to join you at your base, but you have to be careful who you trust. Not everyone has good intentions. There are multiple endings to the game depending on who you let into your base. If you let too many people in, your resources will quickly become depleted, and you won't have enough food and water to go around. If you don't let anyone in, you'll have to fend off waves and waves of creatures by yourself, which is extremely difficult. The ideal strategy is to find a balance between the two. Let in a few trustworthy survivors and work together to defend the base. So do you think you could survive the night? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.